Wagwan all my fellow Tenno, Kobe here with another Warframe weekly reset. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. And guys, please be on the lookout for tomorrow's video. I'll be doing a Lavos Prime prep guide, and also I'll be doing a giveaway. All the details will be in that video. So yeah, let's get right into this week's reset and what's new. This week we have the new Nightwave starting. We have Belly of the Beast returning, we have the Rhino Heirloom collection, as well as Star Days coming back as well, which is super exciting. Really fun week. We even got more stuff coming next week with the Lavos Prime reset, or Prime Access I should say. So yeah, so let's get into the normal stuff, right? Let's get into this week's calendar feature. And the first mission on this week's calendar is to kill 250 Scholar troops, which will have you picking between getting 10% ability range for every energy pickup for 10 seconds, 250 armor, or 25% gas status chance on your primary and secondary weapons, which is all great. And then you'll be able to choose between a weapon Excellus adapter or a Emerald Archon shard, right? And then moving into the next mission is to kill 10 Eximus. Then you'll be able to pick between a secondary arcane adapter or a single hex arcane. Now moving over to the second month, we have for the mission right here is to kill 300 Scholar troops with abilities. Then we'll have Arthur and Eleanor's birthdays back to back. And then you'll be able to pick from the buffs, which is energy orbs grant 100 shields per orb. And this goes over into overshields. For the second one, melee slide attacks increase slide critical chance by 5% and speed by 25%, and you'll get 50% electric damage or electricity damage after a bullet jump for 5 seconds. Then you'll be able to choose between a Forma Blueprint or a single Hex Arcane. And then the next mission is to kill 300 Tech Rot with melee attacks or melee weapons. We'll have you pick between 6,000 Kuva and a built Forma, right? And then moving into the last month, we have Quincy's birthday, leading into kill 1,000 Tech Rot, which will have you pick between 6,000 Endo or a single Hex Arcane. And for the last mission here is to destroy 300 containers, which will have you pick between an Infinity Booster or a Orchid Reactor, which will probably come in clutch since Lavos is getting released next week. Then we'll have 25% melee attack speed, we'll have 1.5 meters of punch through, and 250% damage for companions. And now moving over to the Nightwave. As normal, we have the kill 500 enemies, complete 15 missions, kill 30 Eximus for the normal weeklies, and for the elites we have kill 100 Eximus to kill 1,000 enemies on Steel Path, as well as to complete 8 zones of Sanctuary Onslaught, or to get a 15 decrees in a single Deviri run, whether it's in the circuit or in normal Deviri, to complete a single game of Komi in Deviri, to scan 15 enemies / objects, or to kill 40 enemies with headshots, right? And guys, please keep in mind this will be ending this week when the new one starts, so you want to ensure that you're spending these credits. You could get yourself working reactors, catalysts, 19 extract, Kuva, some helmets, Vabon if you need them for the helmet, or if you just need it in general, right? So you want to make sure you spend those credits or those creds for the Nightwave before it ends, because when the new one start over, they don't roll over, right? And for the mods here, we have for the Itagara, the Toncore, and some other gun. And when it comes on to the ore mods, we have Shotgun Scavenger, Deadeye, Energy Siphons, and Pistol Scavenger. I'd say just go for Energy Siphon, it's probably the most useful one here. And we also have the Wolf Beacon, so if you want to get yourself the Wolf Sledge for MR or just to use, go ahead and grab it. Only weapon this week is the Heat Sword. Kind of strange, but yeah. And for the Conclave mods, we have Volt, Viper, Tetra, and for Ember. So if you need any of those, remember to grab them before the next one starts over, so you ensure that you have those credits used up. Right, and now getting into the Archon hunt this week, we have Naira, which is the yellow Archon shards. We have a Spy, a Disruption, and the Showdown. So pretty chill week. And now moving into the Deviri circuit, we have this week Necros, Valkyr, and Oberon. Out of all of these, Oberon is definitely the hardest to get because it's from Railjet missions. Necros and Valkyr are pretty easy to get. Necros has the best helmet ability. Overall, I'd say Necros is the best frame for normal use. But definitely go for Oberon if you don't want to do those Railjet missions. But yeah. Right, and now moving over into the Steel Path circuit, we have the Bratton, the Lado, the Skana, the Paris, and the Kunai. This is referred as one of the weakest weeks in Incarnons. However, The Paris is a very, very good weapon. Very, very good. Very top tier. Skana is okay as well. The Bratton is okay. Everything else is just, they're just okay. In regards to like most Incarnons, they're just okay. And if you already gotten them, scroll on over, get yourself some Kuva or some Rivens. And now visiting Acrithis in the Thermozone. This week she has a Companion Riven mod, a Shotgun Riven mod, a Exilus Weapon Adapter, and 5000 Kuva for some Pathos Clamps. I definitely would go for the Companion Riven mod, and the Shotgun one if you need it. You could go ahead and get yourself a Verglass Riven, really great Riven, especially if you want to use like Tenacious Bond. Right, and now moving over to Teshin. This week Teshin has a Tsar Riven. I'm glad he doesn't have anything of value because I want to be saving up my Steel Essence for that Lavos Prime release. Now visiting Bird 3 in the Sanctum Anatomica, please remember to stop by here once you've gotten to rank 5 with the Kaguya Syndicate to get yourself a extra Archon shard. This week is a Crimson shard. Once you've gotten that, let's go ahead and move on over to Lloyd or Necroloid, so we can see exactly what's in store for this week's Deep Archimedea or Elite Deep Archimedea. We have Survival, Exterminate, and Disruption. For the Survival, we have no life support towers. Necromechs will spawn every 90 seconds and drops life support. Modules will have enemies have 50% of their maximum health in Overguard, and the Vampiric Luminous will be rolling around, taking away your health and energy. Right, and for the Exterminate, Fissures will rip into the mission, causing enemies to increase by 1 level per 10 seconds. Rogue Calaverians will pull Warframes in. You'll have less parkour velocity whenever you kill an enemy. You'll have a Dust Cloud, which will slow you down. That's for the last one there. And for the Disruption, enemies will target and destroy the conduits. So you want to be quick when killing the Necromechs or having someone protect the conduits. The Rogue Calaverians do more damage to Overguard and Necromechs, 5 times the amount. And Slayed enemies will cause you to have less ammo efficiency and a lot more fire rate. And for the personal modifiers, you won't be able to transfer to your Drifter or Operator. Your shield delay will be charged up by 500%. Knife Step Syndrome, you'll lose 2 health whenever you're moving. Jumping pauses the effects. And Frame Curse Syndrome, you'll lose 50 health whenever you cast an ability. Right, so that's pretty much it for this week's EDA or Elite Deep Archimedea. Hope you guys enjoy this week, have fun. Please guys remember to stop by tomorrow for the video containing all the info about the giveaway and all that stuff and the Lavos prep guide. And yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Peace.